Hey guys, what is up? What is good? Guess who's back? Me! I am back, guys, and I don't know what to say. It's been a while. It has been a while. The last time I made an attempt at this was back in 2019 with No Guns Life, and then after that, I couldn't do it. Um, just to put it simple, I kind of just lost passion for anime and manga during that time period. Actually, it stemmed after the summer season in 2018. It was just, I never knew you could lose passion for something that you love, but it did happen to me. It did. And while I did try to make that attempt back in 2019, it just wasn't there. So do y'all see this? I just had to distract y'all with the Gojo. It's kind of ironic because I did not plan this, but they're kind of connected with what I'm about to talk about real quickly. The fact that they can see supernatural beings that no normal person can see. But hey, the biggest difference is he's the strongest and she's just a everyday, ordinary teenage girl. But nonetheless, before I get into my first impression review of Mieruko-chan, one of the newer shows of this season, fall anime 2021, the shows that I am planning, and it was on the Twitter, so of course all links are going to be in the description box below. The shows that I am planning to review and possibly, depending on the episode, do a live reaction is this show Mieruko-chan, Tact OP Destiny, Platinum End, and Vision Prison. I have done shows like that. I have reviewed shows similar to Vision Prison back in the day, a few years back. So it's nothing new for this channel. But those are going to be the shows I'm going to plan to review. Of course, if it so happens I drop a show, it's because the show premise has not been that interesting or anything, so don't be surprised by that. Also, given my work schedule, even say like if a show came out today and I'm unable to review it and upload it on YouTube today, it doesn't mean that I'm not going to upload it. It just might come in later during the week when I am free, and on top of that, I'm able to upload another show that I am reviewing for the week. So that's the game plan for this season going forward. So nonetheless, my first impression of Mieruko-chan episode 1 of the fall anime season of 2021. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I know I did state in older videos that I am not one for horror, but if you mix horror with comedy, it doesn't have to be that gut-wrenching, spleen-inducing type of comedy. No. It can still be funny because of how ironic or just really weird situations can be, and it just catch you off guard. And comedy is subjective for each individual. But it didn't scare me. I was like this, looking at the screen like, please don't do none of that jump scare type stuff, because of course horror and me do not mix. I cannot watch horror movies, none whatsoever. I am a complete chicken and I ain't afraid of saying it. But Mieruko-chan wasn't a bad first episode. Wasn't bad actually. It really set up for basically what the whole premise of the rest of the season is going to be. I don't know if it's 12 or 13 episodes. It's probably around that. If I'm wrong, do please correct me. But it's probably going to be around that much. So the whole point of Mieruko-chan is we have the main character named Miko. By the way, if y'all didn't know, whenever you have a main character in the series, their hair is always different. So the three main characters, I did forget Miko's best friend classmate's name, but they all have dual colors. So it's Miko, her friend, and the pigtails girl. One thing I did know is like the foreshadowing, especially in the opening, which despite sounding cutesy and happy-go-lucky, That sounds like what's that show called again? The one with the zombies and they were trapped in school. I forgot what that show was called again. But um school, no, not School Life. Whoa. Scratch that. But actually I'm checking right now on the videos. So Gakko Garashi, yes. Or Happy Days, something of that sort. But who cares? But one thing I noticed was in the opening, I don't know if it was meant to camouflage or anything, but the paint that kept splattering in different colors all over the place and she's running through it and all that stuff. I don't know if it was meant to, and probably I'm thinking too much, I don't know if it was meant to represent, like, you saw the black icky goo that was dropping off of the ghost's body, or if it's supposed to represent blood. Now, if you're new and you're watching this, or if you're not new, I'll just repeat again, and every now and again I'll repeat it. If you are a manga reader, please, no spoilers. What you can do is, if the episode comes out and whatever chapter it was adapted from, whether it was chapters 1 and 2, or 7 and 8, or 10 to 13, whatever, you can discuss that. You can tell the differences the anime did or the similarities, things that the anime may have done better than the manga, or things that the manga has done better than the anime, or things that was made more clearer in the anime, whatever the case. But never spoil further than where the anime was adapted from. That's all I can say is to give the anime viewers, especially myself, of course, because I didn't read the manga, a chance to experience it in its entire story. And if we want to, then we can read the manga if you're the type of person to watch anime and read manga at the same time. Given that, like I said, it was kind of creepy with the blood in the opening, because it's just like, well, it's not blood. I may be thinking too hard of it, but it was just kind of weird. It was creepy in that sense. Not only that, I like the foreshadowing that they were doing in the entire episode that led up to the bus stop scene, because we showed where there was crows, and I don't know what's up with Japanese and crows. Is there something symbolic about them? If you know, please do say something in the comments. I'd love to be educated on that. I could also look it up, but if you know a little thing or two about crows in Japanese culture or history, that would be very helpful. So there were crows on the bathroom mirror. There was a handprint where she thought it was her brother, but come to find out, of course, it wasn't. Every time she had to look over her shoulder, especially when she was in the classroom and she looked out the window and she saw the ball rolling. So my question overall from what I'm getting from the episode is, because we clearly saw by the ending, if you was watching the ending song, if you didn't skip it, it's not my type of music, but I wanted to watch it just to see what they were going to show. It's clearly indicated that Miko is capable of not only sensing ghosts, but she can see them in great detail. But the girl with the pigtails looks like she can only sense them and probably see silhouettes. And then it looks like there's a priest woman who's going to probably be introduced later on, probably by next episode or the third episode or wherever. But she seems to be an important character as well. So my thing, and I'm thinking things right now, is it something in Miko's family where it was passed down, where they're capable of sensing or seeing ghosts or something of that sort? Or is she just the first person? Because it's really interesting where this girl all of a sudden is seeing these ghosts. And it's not like to say, okay, they look like me, but they're very shallow. They're very transparent. And, they're just walking by, and by the time you look back again, they're not there. No, they look like something risen from the dead. Like, they look creepy. Like, the most creepiest part of the episode for me was when she went to bed after putting that bowl of salt in the corner of her room. And she's on her bed. And she about to go to sleep. Right? All she feels is rustling on the bed. And when she went to go pull up the covers, she see the thing laying on her stomach. I was like, asking for mama. No, no, no. As you guys know, knowing me in horror, heart attack and asthma attack at the same time. I kid you not. I commend her for saying like, yo, I don't see these things. I see them, but I don't see these things. I applaud her for that because that takes a lot of bravery. But other than that, it was a pretty good episode. Nothing too crazy happened. It was very standard. It was just like setting up for what we are going to expect for the rest of this season. I don't know, from what manga readers are saying, it does get scarier, but that's like way later. So I don't think the anime may touch upon it by the time it ends, but unless they decide, which my prediction is it's probably not going to get a season 2 or anything of that sort. But if it does, then horror fans, you're in for a treat. And it's a good thing that this show came out during the month of Halloween, October, so it's very fitting. I will continue to plan to review this show unless said otherwise. If the story I feel like is repeating or it's not going anywhere or anything of that, so I'm not thinking of anything too deep, but if I feel like the story is just at that point, then it's no point of reviewing the show. So I only have 4 shows this season. Like I said, is Tact OP Destiny, Platinum End, this show Mieruko-chan, and Vision Prison, which out of all of them, I'm going to be honest with you, Vision Prison is the show I want to watch. It's right up the alley of shows that I have reviewed before in the past, and I like them. I love musical pretty boys in an anime. Okay, I like them. Don't judge me. But do tell me your thoughts down below. Again, remember, manga readers, no spoilers. What are your thoughts on Mieruko-chan's first episode? And what shows are you guys planning to watch for this fall season of 2021? And the links are in the description box below. Also, my good friend Carl, aka Transparent Hoodie, did a video on Mieruko-chan a few months back, so I'm going to put it up in the video. It's going to either be on my right, your left, my left, your right. I got that right. Okay, cool. So it's going to be placed somewhere. I don't know. Whichever one comes first. But until then, for the next video, I will see you guys later. Have a good morning, good night, or good afternoon. Bye.